Yo, what is up, boys? It's me back at it again with another Tournament of Power video. And today, we're doing the second half, and we're going to be starting off by checking our team. Go 10s on the ropes, but then again, we have 4 yellows, so we have a decent amount of substitutes if need be. Also, Kaioken is a really good substitute for him. I'm just saying that if he does die, I'm hoping he doesn't. It's more than likely not. But we're just hoping for the best. And we're going to get straight into the first match, which is to our left, and it's against Sun Family. Or alternatively, there's this 4-5th stage, which is honestly a lot easier. But then we have this 5-5th stage, which is super easy, compared to this here, where it's absolute hell, where you have 3 supers and a healer. So I'd rather just take on a bottom healer and leave it at that. I'm just saying. So let's get straight into the fight. You know, I think I'm going to leave it like this here. I just moved Kaioken down to the special move slot because obviously you really want him to get a special move. I'm having Goten in the bottom left because of Goku's buffs of healing and Vegeta. I mean, he's an old border, but still. Also because there is no greens and there's more yellows, we don't need the Goten yet. So I said we get straight into the match. For the formation, it's the usual 3 first. Goten, Gohan, Kaioken, and get rid of 18. Get rid of her immediately. Because, as I showed you last time, Bardock does not buff any Super Saiyan on this team. He's always underneath. He's always either at the bottom, or he's just nowhere near Super Saiyan. And that's where he gets the buffs for the Super Saiyan, is literally underneath him. He's always underneath everyone else, so it doesn't matter too much. So then we can go for him, and then obviously Healer Goku. So, I said we get straight into the battle fight. How well do we do? Honestly, not too bad. Healer Goku just take a wee bit. And we got all the supers avoided and the full kill. That's a pretty good match, I have to say. Alright, let's get into the next one. And with that, as I showed you, it's this here 5-5th stage. It's just super easy. We don't need to fret about this in the slightest. So I said we get straight into the formation. I said we go over this here. Again, actually wait, no, there it is, okay, we finished it. Okay, although no one's going to get the Goten buffs, it's a lot better than if we were to do it the other way around, because Goten's going to get 2 healers, so it's all good. So we get straight into the fight. With that being said, we're going to get rid of GT Goku, because he's obviously the #1 threat to Gohan, or Goten even. Then get rid of this Gohan, this Krillin, 17, Rosie, then Kakunsa. Or you could go Kakunsa and Rosie as an alternative, but I'm gonna go with this here just because I feel like it. Let's move on. And coming out of that fight, Goten is healing up like a beast! Nearly 3 million, holy shit! I didn't think that was near possible, but here we are. Nice. I said we move straight on. Everyone's getting a nice heal, especially the Gohan. And that's what you absolutely want from the Gohan, is for him to heal like mental, because he's the absolute tank of the team. Alright, so let's see. Our next fight is the 5-5th stage here against the Sun family, which we've already had to deal with, so it's all good. I said we get straight into it, just to get it rolling. Okay, we're going to go with the exact same team as we used beforehand. Although Goten's not going to get a second heal from the Goku. Now that I think about it, it's probably best if I do. Because he's going to die. But yeah, Gardock is going to hopefully get a super. He's at 76. I don't think he will, but there's a high likely chance he could. I say about a 70% chance. Or should I say 76% chance just for the memes of it? I'll just leave it at 70. But yeah, this is going to be the formation. Alternatively, if your Goten is really low, I suggest bringing in the Kaioken, because it's a Sun family fight. He gets a super on the second turn, but he does de-transform immediately after. So that's what you have to be wary about. Although if you're running regen, then I just suggest going for like a full color wheel minus some purples. Just bring like one red, 2 greens, and a blue. Like those like the 3 main colors, so you can just bring in a yellow if you want to as well. But anyways, let's just move on. Also, yes, if you did see that glitch, I've got absolutely no idea what that is. But if you didn't, well then we'll just digress and get straight into the formation with the usual 3, 18. Again, it's literally the exact same formation as what we did beforehand. So it doesn't matter all that much. Let's get straight into the fight. Coming out of that fight, a nice 1.7 million. Avoid all the supers. Everyone is still healthy as all hell. Let's get straight into it. Okay, so now for our next fight, we got this here fight fist stage. Super easy. Or you got this one. Just kill yourself. And if you go this way, you've got really less options, I'd say. Whereas you go this way, you have a lot more fight fist stages. So I suggest we go this way with the super easy fight. Okay, so this is going to be the way I'm going to be doing this team. It does look a bit funky. I know, I'm aware. But it's probably the best I'm going to get done. So I said we get straight into the fight. Okay, so the usual formation of 21-21 Mai. Or again, you can go 21 Mai, then 21. Obviously, do green 21 first, then Mai, then the 21. If you want to go that route, 100%, go for it. Then this 21 here, then Ribriand and 18. 18, shit gear reserve speed. Even if you have her Zenkai, shit gear reserve speed. So there's nothing to fret about. Let's get into the fight. And coming out of that fight, as I told you, super easy. Got the full kill. No one was hurt minus the Gohan. Like, badly anyways. I mean, Gohan wasn't really too badly hurt, but still. Considering he's the massive tank, he's obviously going to get hurt badly. But still, I digress. Let's move on with our 4/5 stage fight right here. The easiest fight on the board. The simple, easiest fight on the board you can possibly get. There's nothing else to say. We get straight into it. Okay, so this is going to be the formation we have right here. Again, there's no need to really bring in the Goten, unless it's a Sun family fight. So, I said we just get straight into it and get it over with. Alright, so for the usual, Gohan first, then get rid of the Beerus, and the Piccolo, Whis, Bulma, Shallot. Get rid of the greens because they're going to be like the most dangerous compared to the rest of them. After you get rid of Gohan because he gets a special move, and there's no point in getting a special move if you're going to get hit with it. So yeah, I said we get straight into the fight. And coming out of that fight, we got ourselves a nice 1.665. Full kill, and Gohan is healing up nicely. Nice. And we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, technically 6 supers. We got the full board of supers. Let's see what our next fight is. Hopefully we get used to it. And that fight for stage is against Bardock's team. I mean, we can make use of that. We can make use of the 6 supers we have. Oh boy, this is going to be hell, but let's get into the fight. Okay, so I think this is going to be the formation we're going to rock with here. I've only took up the Gohan because we already have 2 blues and there's only 1 red and about 3 or 2 greens. 2 or 3 greens. The only downside to this team is that we don't have a technical valid green unit, so we can't really get rid of the Broly and Chile immediately, because they're like it's like the top 3 most dangerous units on the team. The most dangerous units, I'd say, is the first form Frieza, the Broly and Chile, and then the Bardock. Not in the particular order. I'll actually make a wee list, maybe post recording, have a look at their kits, see what way they work. But I digress. I said we get straight into the fight. As I said, the Broly and Chile is a very dangerous unit, so we get rid of them first. And plus, since our team is primarily strike, we're gonna have to get rid of the Frieza. There's like 2 blast units, so maybe we leave Bardock for a bit. So I'd suggest getting rid of the Borgos, Shugesh, Raditz, and then the Bardock. I think this is the formation that could guarantee us a victory. Again, I'm not too sure. 100%, so wait till I'm done the fight, then I will tell you to go ahead with this formation. If you have it inputted, just don't use it yet. I'll be back in a sec. And coming out of that fight, Vegeta took a wee bit, 1.8. You know what, full kill. You know what, 100%, go with that. You can go with that 100% if you want to. I'm not going to say much else. Goten, although a wee bit, wasn't too much. The Vegeta not really too much either. We don't really have to worry too much about them, I say. But anyways, I said we move on with the next fight, and that being this 5-5 stage, which is another easy fight. We're getting the easy fight. Second half is easy, 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 one after the other. This is amazing. Okay, so instead we just keep this formation here. I just took up the Goten and swapped them in for the Goten. Yes, that was a proper sentence. The only reason being is because I don't think there's any greens that are like a major issue on the team or at all. But yeah, I said we move on into the fight. Okay, let's see here. We get rid of the 13 first because he gets buffed every time a android is dead. So there's that. So then I suggest getting rid of the Berter. Then I said Raccoon. 14, 15, then the Ginyu. That's the way I suggest doing it. If you want to do it a different way, 100% go with it. But I'm going to do it like this here. So I said we get straight into it. And coming out of that fight, oh my days, 4 million! That's like the most we've had on a 20th win streak. Jesus! We got the full kill and everything. Damn! And we have 4 supers on the way and Vegeta halfway. Fuck me, this is going good. Alright, so for our next fight, it's going to be this 5-5 stage here, and it's up against a tanky, somewhat team. So, let's get into the fight anyways. Okay, so this is the way I suggest going about the team. I'm not using the keywords or speed tile at the top, only because there's a special move right here, and I might as well just use it. That's really about it. But yeah, anyways, I'm a go ahead and get straight into the fight. Okay, so let's see, the formation is going to be get rid of Vegito first, because we do have a couple of blast units and he can counter them very easily. Let's just get rid of a green unit, so get rid of Kaioken. Then we'll circle back around to purple Trunks, get rid of this Vegeta, then the Gogeta, and then the Trunks. The Trunks is super tanky, so if we need to rush, it's better if we rush him. Simple as. It's better we just rush the Trunks rather than anyone else and not get the full kill. So yeah, that's why I suggest doing it. Let's get into the fight. And if we get out of this fight, we have a nice 1.9 million. And we have the full kill, as I said. Everyone is still looking pretty good, and we got a couple of supers on the way with Vegeta. That's pretty nice. Let's see, for our next fight, we got our 5-5 stage against a exact same team as we had before. So if you remember the formation of that team, literally just do that, and then just slap someone in this here. That's all I have for it. I'm probably just going to cut out this entire section, because we've already essentially done it. It's the exact same formation, and realistically there isn't much else you can do about it. So again, if you want to reverse back to the way to where we did actually fight this fight, and then copy the exact same formation of the team, and the exact same way we attacked in the team, because it is exactly the same. There's no changes to this fight. I could say that with the super easy fights, because again, it's essentially the exact fucking same. But the thing is though, it depends on the units. With us, we literally have our units the exact same as what we had beforehand. So that's why I'm saying I'm going to cut this bit out, and that's why I'm talking so much. Because again, it's the exact same. We have the exact same units at the exact same health bar essentially, from when we last did it. So I don't see the point in me doing this here whenever you know exactly the way it's going to be done. So we'll get straight to the final scores of this fight right about now. Alright, coming out of that fight, got ourselves a nice 1.95 million. Full kill and everything. Although we did take a wee bit of a hit with the Goten Bardock. But that isn't too much of an issue as of yet. So we're all good for the time being. But anyways, let's move on to the fight next, which is another 5-5 stage, and it's against Sun Family. Although we don't have 18, so it's all good. I would suggest if you are struggling superly, go with this fight. It's, again, very easy. And I'll show you the formation I would go with. This. Do this here formation. If you are going to do this here, the layout is whatever way you want to. That's up to you. But this is the formation if you want to go for this fight. But I'm going to go with the Sun family fight because, you know, I actually have the team to go up against this here. So let's get straight into the battle. The funny thing is, I actually want to put Bardock on top of Gohan, but I actually want to try with this Goku and Bardock because it just feels a wee bit right. I don't know why. I'm gonna try this here. This is a test. Just remember, do not go for this here completely, because I suggest putting the Bardock here instead of up here. But I'm gonna test it out. This is a test, but again, put the Bardock here, not up here. If you're going to do this here actually properly, this is me testing it, so don't 100% copy it. Just remember, the Bardock is always going on top of the Gohan. That's all I'm saying. Let's get into the fight. As the formation is the usual tree. Then we get rid of the Great Saiyaman 1, 2 because they have very high key resource speed. Get rid of this Bardock, and then this Goku. Again, the Bardock is nothing without any of the Super Saiyans on the team, although Healer Goku. But then again, as I said before, he actually does not provide any buffs to this team, other than his Z ability for Gohan and Goku, and Goten whenever he transforms. That's it. Anyways, let's move on with the fight. And coming out of that one... No, 2 million, not too bad. That's actually not too bad. Full kill and avoid all supers. That's pretty nice. To be fair, I said an experiment was a success. So yeah, that's pretty good. I said we get straight into the next fight. And that being our last two fights, we're just going to go balls deep into it because it's piss easy. Whereas you go over to here, extremely difficult and piss easy. If you want to go this fight, if you want to go to your left, 100% if you, that's up to you. But I'm going to take the easier route because again, the more it's easier to stack up points with that because they don't hit as much. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and get straight into this fight. Because this is going to be the way I'm going to be doing the formation. I will put Bardock in the special move upgrade tile. I did say I was going to go balls deep, and by that I meant I was going to take off the healer Goku. But he has a special move, so I might as well just keep him there because it's right in the middle where he is. That's the only reason why I'm keeping him here, so there's that. But as I promise you, I'm putting these two on the last fight. 100% guarantee it. Let's move on. So the attack formation, we're going to get rid of the Whis first, then I get rid of the Frieza, get rid of Buhan, Beerus, and then 2 EXs. Again, the only reason we're going this fight because, again, the amount of EXs on the stage is just fucking mental. Compared to a Sun family fight where it's just absolute hell. Because it has Nappa, and it has 3 supers, a healer, and a high key resource speed character. Even when not transformed. So there's that. Anyways, this is the formation we're going to go with. Let's get into the fight. Well, that fight, what would we get? 2 million. Nice. This is always the best whenever you get super high. We got the full kill and everything, as I told you. It's piss easy. So yeah, let's get into the final fight. And that being this my all-female warriors team. So yeah, let's get straight into it. Okay, as I did say, we are not going to be going with like any heals or anything. We're going straight in, completely, stupidly, but who cares? Every single one of these characters, minus the healer Goku, is super high key resource speed. Although I'm taking off the Vegeta, he's a healer. He doesn't really do too much damage. Because if we go to his stats, I mean 236 at rank 10. I mean his defense and key resource speed is really good, but the fact that his offense is really low, and the fact that he doesn't really do much of against powerful opponent regen, but it's only receiving attack, doesn't do anything about like giving an attack. Although he does this here, I mean we don't really need it. We've got to firepower here as it is. So yeah, let's get straight into the final fight of the video, and we're going with the usual formation of 6. Again, I will take this out, but then again, we're going balls deep in here. I'm showing you what I'm doing, what risks I'm taking. Even though it's some family, I do not care. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and get straight into it and get an easy 5.5 million. And coming out of that fight, 5.2, 100% take it. Got the 300 juicy CC. And we got ourselves a full kill. This is literally nothing to sweat about. There's no point of worrying. This is just easy enough. You can literally just breeze through it. And let's see, how many points do we end off exactly? Show me the amount of points for 5.2 million. 46.3. 100% take it. That's where we always end off with like Sun Family. It's like around the 46 millions. But I'm curious to see whereabouts we are on the leaderboard. I have a feeling the top is going to be like 48. Or, oh my god, we're only 300k off. Holy shit, that's amazing. That's amazing, in all honesty. Let's see, I'm going to say about top 184, 100% take it. That's just 100 below where we ended off roughly last time. You know what? Again, 100% take it. 100%. Did I say this is a victory royale? Yes, I made a Fortnite joke, but then again, Dragon Ball's in Fortnite, so who gives a But anyways, hope you did enjoy. Smash buttons down below by my name and on the video. I shall see you all in the next one, with hopefully about 3 or 4 PvP videos at some point. Alright, see you all then.